Hey, how's it going? It's like the end of the week right now, and trying to get a few things wrapped up here before the week closes out. I hope you had an amazing week. Mine was a mixture of all kinds of things, and but I wanted to, meaning it was an awesome week. Lots of really good things happened. My son, our youngest son, Micah, turned 19 yesterday, and this is really cool, just amazing. Kind of tripped me out because I became a dad at 19, so a lot younger than I thought I was gonna be. I had, when I was a kid, set goals to, I thought, well, I want to be a millionaire by the time I'm 30, and I want to have kids by the time I'm 35. So that timeline ended up playing out a little bit differently. But so it was really fun yesterday, spending some time with Micah, and we were at lunch together, and I told him, I said, dude, do you know that I became a dad at your age? And that kind of broke his brain a little bit. And so anyway, just wanted to leave this quick video. I did a bunch of videos today. We're working on getting our True Wealth Formula training system, actually the implementation program, doing some new videos on that and some exciting stuff, pretty pumped up about. But I wanted to ask you a quick question. What is your biggest concern about money? Do you worry about it? Do you have money challenges at all? Or you know, when you think about the future, you think about some of the changes that are going on in the world today. We're in a really unique, very special, but very unique time in history. And, you know, there's always been times in history that are different, that are challenging. There's never really been a time in history where technology is advancing at the pace that it is right now. And so there's a lot of turmoil out there, a lot of disruption going on across all industries, but you're really seeing it play out, particularly in the various government systems and politics and media, you know, channels of information, typical traditional control systems. And I'm on a treadmill, in case you didn't know. So anyway, I got this new desk. It's a standing desk with a treadmill. And so anyway, but we're in a unique time in history right now, and something I'm pretty passionate about because it's really exciting, but it's also very challenging and a little bit scary, I think, for some people that are paying attention. But you know, I talk about this a lot, but we're already in the machine age. We're long past the information age already. And, you know, we still have systems in our corporations and in our governments that are all based on industrial age systems. So if you're familiar with the various ages, you had, you know, like the Stone Age, then the agricultural and farming, and then the industrial age was a big deal. And then the information age with the internet, but we're in the machine age already. So we're already two ages ahead of what these outdated systems are. And some of the, like one of the videos I talked about today was on just some of the programming that we've had our entire lives through corporate messaging, media, advertising, government systems, basically the way that they've trained us to be consumers and not producers. And part along with that programming is some basic belief systems about money. If you do any like research, you go online, you have a question about something. Oh, you know, what's better, a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA? You know, what do I do with this with my 401k? What's a better investment? You know, stock market or real estate? You know, it's all these like, you know, questions that people have. And And it's easy to get caught up in that stuff because that world is just so complex. But those, the whole system, right? Like, you think about the way that we're basically programmed to believe that, get a good paying job and, pay your bills on time and, put money in a 401k. And so there's this whole programming like, okay, if you can afford the payments, that's all you got to worry about. And in our culture, in our society, we think that the answer to money problems is just make more money. And so we work hard and we try to get a raise on our job, or we start a business to try to grow that business, make money. And so we're in this total mindset of more, bigger, bigger, right? More is better, bigger is better. We've just been programmed. Totally programmed for supersize, just upsell, right? I want to upsell myself, drive a nicer car, take fancier, nicer vacations, eat out at nicer restaurants, live in a nicer neighborhood, bigger house. And so we get into this mindset and this mode that we just got to pay, if we could make more money, that's the solution to our money problems. And the fact is, statistically, that when people make more money, they actually don't become more wealthy. They actually just increase their debt. So as they age, their incomes rise typically, but so do their debts. And so because you can afford the payments now. So it's all based on that kind of mentality. And so it's a debt-based system and a debt-based culture that is essentially programmed us to work harder, right? Make more money. I can afford the payments. And as long as I, get that corporate match in my 401k or, whatever, everything's gonna be okay. And that whole system, it's industrial age thinking, right? Like even like financial planners now, they're having to change all their facts and all their answers that they've had for years, like the 4% withdrawal rate, which basically is that if you save X amount, then when you retire, plan on withdrawing 4%, and then that allows you to determine how many years of money you have to live off of. And one of the things in True Wealth Formula is we just turn all that upside down and on its head, because that kind of thinking, first of all, it's not working. They're revising all their numbers. They're saying 4% is too much. You might have to plan on withdrawing 2 to 3%, right? So here you are. You put up that trust into the experts for years, and the experts said, oh, here's your plan. And then after 10, 15 years, they change it on you. Why? Why does it change? Because the economy's different, because the market's different, interest rates are different, right? So for me personally, I got tired of that garbage, man. I just said, this is complete crap. And I just started doing like some major research and like soul searching and looking and testing, watching these experts and all their predictions that they make. And, I realized from tracking them for years that people that make predictions, which is most experts, if you turn on TV or in your inbox, you're gonna get emails for offers, and it's all about a prediction. Oh, the market's gonna crash. Oh, this is gonna happen. Do this, right? Well, if you track these guys, they're wrong a lot. They're right sometimes, but they're usually, almost all of them are wrong a lot more than they're right. And but we don't remember that unless we're really tracking it. So, do you want to put, for me, I just said, I don't want to put all my trust and faith into that. And so really just a different mindset about wealth building and about investing, and not based on this, build up that seed money and that capital and then eat it, right? Which is what conventional financial planning is all about. You try to get an absolute return, and you hopefully have enough money when you retire, you know, and hopefully you don't outlive your money, you know. So you're eating all that seed, and it's just like the thinking is just like, it's crazy, and the reality is it's just not working at all. So, you know, so what are your fears? What are your concerns? Feel free to post that in the comment section. And you know, what are some of the concerns that you have? What are the challenges that you have with managing money, with budgeting, with investing, and how does it impact your life? What are your beliefs about money? You know, you know, what if there was a different way? You know, what if there was a different path than what we've been programmed and what we've been told by all the experts and all of the powers that be, right? And what if there was a different way? You know, I started asking myself that many years ago, and just kind of went on this quest to really dig and look at what are the things that have worked, not just this decade, or, you know, not this trendy right now, not even just this century, but what are the things that have worked for thousands of years?